Yeah, technical difficult. What's happening, y'all? Some people come in the room. Let me get this. I'm finna get this cup of coffee in real quick, and then I'm finna get in the shower and take my behind the bed. But I gotta be consistent in doing my bottom of the night lives. You feel me? We got the J cup in the building for John. You know what that stands for. Big Strike, what up with your homie? You did it again. I did better late than never, man. I did do it again. I gotta put on my Mac hat, man. I need a little motivation tonight, man. I can always count on my brother to give it to me every Monday on this platform, man. If y'all ever feeling down and out on Mondays, man, y'all go support my brother on YouTube, Instagram, Broad True Walking Inspiration, for real. He done posed so many gems into me and it gave me, you know what I'm saying, and he stood 10 toes down with me, and that's all I'm gonna say. And that's my brother from another mother. I ain't gonna lie. But let's go ahead and talk about today, man. Today was interesting for me because normally I do not get up that early in the morning like it. But I did it and it was day one. And tomorrow will be day two. And I'm gonna need about another 2.5, 3 weeks to go by for me to technically make that a habit. And I'm just gonna take it one day at a time, baby stepping. We got a lot of work done. I think we did like 17, but it wasn't no cookie cutters. A couple of them yards was like half acres. And we had a little drive time. So it happens, but I did pretty good. And I finally got a chance to sit back and look at my clips that I put up today because I do them, and then as I'm uploading them, I'm able to see them. Y'all don't understand the situation when my guy ran up on me and asked me to cut that yard for $10 in the back. That was the funny. I can't believe he did it. I mean, how many per house? You said you meant to say how much per house, or because I'm not understanding how many per house. If you want to do an average, I ain't really sat down and looked at it yet, but I think it's like maybe 80. It probably averages out about 80 some, maybe 90 some dollars a yard, something like that. If that's what you asking. Clark Williamson, what's the deal? Stripe Leader said hieroglyphic mania. It is. And I think I just came up with a new word today, man. For real. We gonna call it the Bruce Leroy glow, man. Hey, man. So if anybody hear me say Bruce Leroy, y'all know what I'm referring to, because that man had the glow when he realized it at the end. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no show enough stripes out there. Them was them Bruce Leroys. I ain't gonna lie. Them true glow. Them stripes be glowing when you looking into the sun. And the ones that's in the game, you know what I mean. You see what I'm saying? Darnell Lambert, what up with you, family? So y'all might hear me start this season. Last year, it was the hieroglyphics. But when I was in the zone, Bruce Leroy hit me. And for the younger generation, hey man, y'all go Google The Last Dragon. You see what I'm saying? Google Barry Gordon's Last Dragon. And you go see some different stuff. For real. That's the type of movie that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? I can still watch that movie to this day with that vanity in there. And I used to think she was so attractive back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. My brother D.S. Lawn Care, what up, family? I done took me some Tylenol sinus medicine. I took the blue pill, which that means it's for DM. It's for nighttime. So I'm waiting on that nighttime medicine to kick in, and that's gonna let me know it's time for me to come on up off here. Let me look at YouTube real quick. Y'all give me a second. Lawn Soldier, appreciate that. I respect that waiting for Mac to the end stream before you started yours. I appreciate that, man. Support my brother. That's my brother from another mother, man. I had to throw the hat on, man, because he gave me a little motivation tonight, and he always does. He never disappoint me. Those stripes look good on there, yo. I appreciate that, fam. Appreciate you for checking out the clip too. Bro, you have to join Team No Sleep, I see. Man, come on, lawn soldier, lawn service, bro. It be like it, man, when you have motion and you can find a way to harness it and become excited about it, because it is people in the world that'll kill to be in your situation. For real. They will. They will kill to be in your situation right now. And so since I know that, I have to hold it down for them. So that's why I get up every morning. I'll be ready to go, even though I try to do the most every day. I had some great conversations with my clients. One of my clients, I know he won't mind me mentioning him, Joey Taylor. Man, it's a solid dude right there. Got his own cleaning business down here in Nashville. He called himself the Clean Up Man. That's one of the people I follow on my platform on Instagram. He's solid as they can be. You know what I'm saying? He's solid. He got a story all on his own. Talked to a lot of my clients today to put me up on game and what I need to do to, you know what I mean, kind of prepare myself for the moves I'm trying to make, an older gentleman. And he's like, man, he just loves to conversate with me because, you know, I'm actually one of the ones that listen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my best to try to apply what he instructed me to do so I can win a little bit later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Because he loves to see that hard work ethic that I have. And I just didn't stray off the road like a lot of the people, you know, the youth do these days and age. You know what I'm saying? So had a good talk with clients. And Mac touched on it on his podcast about the importance of building relationships with your clients. It's more than you just servicing their lawn or whatever service industry that you in. Then relationships gonna last a lifetime for real. Depending on what type of person you are, and are you willing to take the time out to find out about people? You see what I'm saying? That takes a little bit of work. But if you have hard work ethic, it shouldn't be any problem for you. But if you looking at it, that ain't my problem, I'm just trying to cut this and move around. That kind of remind me of the 9 to 5, how people used to say, I'm just here to do my job and go home, I ain't studying it. See, it's a complete separation when you go into self-employment. For real, because the ones who work hard just to add that extra piece and you already work hard, you will reap the benefits from it later on in life when things come your way and you never seen it coming because you actually took the time out to figure out about somebody. I just got off the phone with another one of my partners, talked to Turf on the phone today. And he kind of shared some things about, you know what I'm saying, the things he had to, you know, the obstacles he had to overcome in life, you know what I mean? And me and him got a different relationship right now, because guess what? I took the time out to pour into that brother, you know what I'm saying? And he took the time out, and he also want to make sure I win, you know what I mean? He just takes a different approach. But with me and him coming to a common ground and getting to know one another, like we got a different relationship right now. That takes energy, that takes work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the type of person I am once I lock in with you. Talked to another lawn care guy this morning after I did my top of the morning live. DS Lawn Care, you know what I'm saying? Talked to him for about 45 minutes when I was on my way to my first yard. I was on the phone with him talking. He had me laughing. We had each other laughing. Just some observations that we see. You know what I'm saying? Just sharing knowledge about what each other have going on. Just building a relationship with another person that I met through social media. You know what I'm saying? Because I just take the time out to get in to receive calls and things like that. It's just a difference, man. I'm used to working hard, so, and I know it put me in this situation in life, so I'm gonna continue to work hard and do what I know others won't do because they will not make the time to do it. I'm gonna continue to go that road. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of the main reasons why I'm in this situation. That's one of the main reasons why I probably gained 3 clients today. And I gained a couple more last week. Like every day I go out, I gain 2 or 3 new clients. That happens for a reason. I'm in the right situation, I'm in the right place, the right time, and it always happens that way. You see what I'm saying? 100, build those relationships. Love you, bro. Hey, Big Buck Ass, bro. Love you too, my friend. Hey, good camaraderie. Great. It's a great guy right there. Big Buckeye. LC. Hey, it's a good dude right there, man. Got a good heart. Good heart. Solid as they come. You know what I'm saying? And he's one of those individuals, I feel it. that he'll give you the shirt off his back. For real. And you need people like that in your life. You know what I'm saying? Just to not even, I don't want them from them, but just for the camaraderie that you can possibly build with people that can lead to something else in the future. You need relationships like that, man, for real. Relationships is a big word. What you know can get you places. It can get you in some doorways, but who you know will literally bust the doors open wide to where, like, dude, they'll vouch for you. They know you. You be yourself. You know what I'm saying? They know you're human. Everybody makes mistakes. You see what I'm saying? Everybody makes mistakes in life. But you gonna let the mistakes that you made in the past haunt you the rest of your life? I'm telling you from experiences, because from my background, I let that stuff haunt me for so long because I know how it feels to be ashamed of the obstacles that you had to overcome. I know how that feels. That's why I can talk from experience on it. You know what I'm saying? You're looking down on yourself and like you maybe, you know what I'm saying, you so beat up on yourself that you made wrong decisions in the past. But you had to go through that stuff to learn. The individuals that embrace their past and take those as, you know, just like when you fall on the ground, it heals, but you gonna have that scar. It just scars of life, you know what I'm saying? But you can't it heals. It all heals. If you heal your mind, your mental, you'll be able to carry on, bro, for real. He said, look super happy since you started work earlier today. Bro, like it be like it, man, because I'm human. You know, every day is a roller coaster. And if you ain't paying attention, let me put that analogy out there. You can feel down in the morning and then something happen to where like you going up the road, you going up. And then the big dip comes because something else will happen that you didn't see coming. And then you get past that moment and you will build yourself up again. But doing my build ups be the people I engage with. They help me build myself back up. My customers. I had a lady today. When I tell you this lady gave me absolutely hell today because she was looking for a new lawn and she was at one of my clients' home that really cares about me and she follows me online and everything. She really enjoys looking at me. So this lady was giving me hell because she wanted me to take care of her yard this year. And I told her the price. I told her the price. And she's told me that's too damn high. I said, that's too high. I said, how much was your last lawn care guy charging? She told me $35. I told her, listen, you need to call him back immediately and keep him. You need to keep him. Because there's no way I'm pulling up for that. I said, I have a waiting list and they paying this price right here. There's no way I could take a pay cut. It won't make no sense to me. You see what I'm saying? It did. I stood my ground in that situation, and she ended up getting my contact information and said she gonna call me to get in on the price that I stated at first. And in saying that, you gotta know when to hold your ground. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build your confidence up, especially for the individuals that's not charging what you should be charging right now. And I used to be one of them. Hey, Big Buck, how you have a good night too, brother. I know it's a little bit. I think y'all are hour up, man. I appreciate you always supporting and tapping in, brother. Love you to death. And so, and to the guys that's in the game, if you still charging $35, $40 for cuts right now, I'm gonna get to the $10 guy. Wait a second. I'm building up to it because this happened before I got to the $10 guy. Okay. Hold on, let me get myself together. Bro, okay, let me hammer that down first, man. Hey, get your confidence up right. Get your confidence up. You're gonna lose some people because a lot of people are, they have financial constraints possibly. A lot of people are on, a strict budget and they can't incorporate. Well, it's not important to them to incorporate lawn care into, more of a buffer for that, the budget that they're on. It happens, bro. You're gonna lose people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk about a story on how I just lost one and how I just got. but it happens like it, and it's better for it to happen in the beginning. But let me go on and continue on this story about the $10 guy, because that's been an interesting clip today. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people got a lot of laughed off of that. I'm doing my clip right because I'm so sick of that the grass blanket, that when people service and they do a lot of work. Normally I see construction workers, I see people laying cables in lawns, like maybe possibly internet providers or something like that. Anybody laying piping. After they get done, they put some grass seed down on the ground and they roll this blanket out. That's with hay, and it has like a mesh in it that's made of plastic. And from what I be seeing, bro, there's only one company, maybe I can count on one hand with me cutting for 14 years, that the stuff didn't rise up and then stay on the ground. When you have a commercial lawnmower with the velocity that it has under the deck that pulls things up, listen to me. When you roll over that I think they call it grass blankets, bro, it sucks up in your lawnmower, and you hear your lawnmower start sounding differently because you know it done pulled up the whole blanket. And I'll be like, man, this is a lawn care guy's nightmare right here. Because then you have to take time out your day. You gotta pull the stuff out, because if you don't, you're gonna be throwing you're gonna be throwing it the plastic mesh. It's gonna start coming out in your client's yard. You know what I'm saying? So, and normally when it happens, I keep an impact drill. I just take my damn blade off and just get the stuff off of there and put my blade back on. Cause I don't feel like reaching up underneath it and just like shredding it. It's crazy. I hate it. But in doing my clip on that I despise when they put it down, but I understand it keeps seeds in place. I get it. It keeps the deer from eating. I heard that comment as well. It was coming through my Bluetooth when I was out cutting. I was like, keep deer away. I said, man, okay, that's a new one on me. But I understand they use it on hillsides to keep the seeds stationary. I get that. I get it. One guy said you need to leave that stuff on the ground. I'm like, why would you do such a thing when my lawnmower's gonna suck it up anyway? Love you too, B. Appreciate that. I'm like, why would you do such a thing? But people do. They do it. You see what I'm saying? But in doing my clip, bro, a gentleman that, he had his little setup. I'm not sure where he even came from, bro. I just seen his gas can up there, and he had him a push lawnmower. And he was weed eating. He was getting busy up there. And then he hollered at me like something seriously happened, like it was a problem. So, man, I'm like, man, what do you want, man? Normally when people sound, when they say, hey, come here for a second, like they need you to help them do something because something is amiss. So I was on the clip I was filming when it happened. It's when that gentleman asked me, hey, I'm gonna give you $10 to cut the backyard. I looked at him. The first thing out of my mouth, I heard $10 and cut a backyard. Bro, that was my natural anger. Man, that's not enough money, man. He said, man, it's just a backyard. Like I don't feel like cutting it with the push mower. Like, bro, that is not enough money. Then he said something else. I said, man, I understand. I don't really remember what I said. And then I hammered down the clip. I do remember this. And I told individuals, like, never let somebody else dictate what they're going to give you for your service. Don't never let that go down. You turn around and you walk away. Say something polite. That ain't enough money. All right, bro, appreciate you. That ain't enough money. However you want to word it. Don't never let somebody dictate on what they going to pay you, because I used to do that back in the day. I used to. Because I'll be like, you know what, I can cut them a deal. I do got the big equipment. But nah, them are back in the day ways. This is brand new ways. And I'm going to talk about that word brand new, because I was talking about it, I think it was DS this morning. When people go around and they say that this person's acting brand new right now, But I think it depends on how brand new are they acting. Are they acting brand new in a negative way or a positive way? Because if they acting brand new, but they're elevating, that's a good brand new. But a lot of people can't see you elevating and they want you to stay the same. So that type of brand new, I think you need to take it as a stripe of honor, for real. Definitely wear that as a badge of honor. Because you actually people are noticing that you're changing. Hopefully it's for the good. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it as like they trying to put you down or something because you elevating, or you could take it that way because you got God-given rights. I'm just trying to get you to change your perspective on certain slogans and word plays that come out, and it's just about how you look at it. That's it. Once you look at it in the correct way, to where like you could deflect like negative thoughts from coming through your mind, they can literally, because you're gonna have enough coming through your day, the ups and down roller coasters of every day. You go through battles every damn day. You can start off right or you can start off rocky, but it's up to you how you gonna end the day out. It's always up to you. You go control it or you gonna let the obstacles control you. It's gonna happen. Everybody goes through things, but what's your perspective on going through it? I look at it as learning lessons. You see what I'm saying? It's all learning lessons in life. Make a better decision the next day so you gonna learn something new. Always leave yourself open to learn something new because there's always somebody out there that can teach you some game or show you a different method on something that you are unaware of. But if your mind is closed off to receive, you will miss it every time somebody's trying to put you up on something. And let me warn you on this because everybody's delivery is what offend people because a lot of people don't lead with respect. You know what I'm saying? They lead with total disrespect, like they trying to destroy you and tear you down, and then get you to believe their ideologies or the way they think. And it's preposterous to me. For real, I think those individuals that do it like that are really they're different, man. For real. And it take a little bit more time to get an understanding on why they mind turn like it, the way they feel that they can come off in that type of manner and offend you like that. Or maybe they was raised and they used to getting offended before somebody try to build them up. You see what I'm saying? Which is preposterous to me. But y'all forgive me because I just told y'all I took a Tylenol, the blue pill, which that means that's for nighttime. So whatever that sleeping medicine is really starting to kick in right now on me. But I have to be consistent and, make sure I get my bottom of the night live up, even though I'm extremely late. But I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's better late than never. So I'm consistent, but I just need to work on my time frame. But I did get up at 4:45 this morning and I had to load my equipment up because it was raining outside last night. So I put in a lot of work before I even did the top of the morning. Then I don't normally don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I was at my first yard when normally I get up in the morning. Or I'm headed to meet my guy at the location where it's the pickup location. You know what I'm saying? But I was actually at my first yard on the phone talking to DS this morning. Lawn care, and we had a great conversation. And I'm looking at this time walk by right now. And it's like, I promise you, man, I need to be on Avatar days, man. I need 36 hours in the days, man, for real. To get everything I need to get done. But it's all good because when that alarm goes off, there's no such thing as a snooze button no more. I have not heard of it. I'm gonna have to put them feet on the ground and get my ass up out of their bed. Like I say at least maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I did it again. I got my ass up out of that bed. We gonna go out in the world. We gonna see what we can shape. I gotta live by what I say. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. So when that snoop, when 4:45 hit, I gotta get up. I don't care if I'm dragging. I don't care what happens. I gotta get up. And my dog looked at me like I was on drugs this morning because he looked at me get up and he just rolled over. He said, man, you was tripping. Even when I went outside to get everything together, he did not move. Now, Devin, now I'm still underwater. If y'all listen to my clips, I'm hoarse. I'm real hoarse. I've been my sinuses been draining, and then they harden up, then they start back draining. And when I go to sleep, it just leaks in the back of my nostrils. It leaks in the back of my sinus cavity, and you know what happens? It gets down in your chest. The morning time be the roughest because I have to get all of that stuff up. So it's interesting, but I feel better. I'm on a regimen right now. I be on Mucinex in the morning when I get going, and they get my sinuses running the way I'm able to get it all out. So, and I'm able to function. So, but it happens, every day, things happen, but you just have to continue on, man. I'm just so used to improvising, adapt, and overcome. I'm not finna let a sinus infection pin me down from holding down my obligations and expediting the process to me getting to my goal. So it happens, bro. Just the ups and downs of life. But when I get past this head cold, it'll be better for me. But it's like I'm getting hit with the double whammy because I'm cutting them weeds outside, and that Hemby dead nettle is crucial. And then you cut a field full of wild onions, and them jokers start coming up your nostrils. It's like, man, I'm getting hit with everything right now. It's like crazy. But in saying all of that, I was able to be successful today. You know what I'm saying? I almost hit my threshold, my mark. But when it started getting like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, I said, okay, you basically been working past 12 hours today. You know what I'm saying? Because you was up at 4:45 in the morning getting all your equipment on the trailer, fed your dog and everything, and then you left the house. So you was already working at like 5 o'clock in the morning. You was out there hitting. 6 o'clock hour, we just put the lawnmowers up on the trailer for the last cut. And then the moment on me getting ready to get on the interstate, somebody else flagged me down because they trying to get in with me. Because guess what? I have my equipment with me, my truck and the trailer. Should smell like fresh cut cider. Yeah, just like that, Turk. Just like it. So, but we'll see what tomorrow bring. Hopefully I can shake this head cold by the end of the week. I think some rain's supposed to come through Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow I'm gonna do it again. We'll start at the commercial property, and then we'll play hopscotch in the city and kind of bounce around a little bit. We'll jump from square to square, block to block. We'll play a little hopscotch, see how many yards we can get done. You know what I'm saying? How many squares can we cover? And see if I can make it to the end. And then tomorrow, I finally made an appointment to get my dreads retwisted. So I have like a different look tomorrow night. And see, I just let her play, like after she, relock my hair, and I just let her just do a little style or something. Kind of gone to get myself back together a little bit. And then we'll see what clips that I can put up, what game I can put up. Because I did have another free game report that I had that I was going to launch up, but I was so tired I just couldn't do it. So I'll put that up tomorrow, and I'll try never to do that. I try to put my clips up that I did that day. You know what I'm saying? I hate recycling my clips. It's just a personal reason because I like things real time. Like, what did you actually do that day? Like, so you actually did that work that day. That's awesome. I love to see stuff like it, for real. It's just me personally. That's why I do it the way I do it, because if I was on the other end, I would love to see, damn, he did all that today. That's real. Like, he out there working. Like, I love to see that stuff because it give me motivation to keep going and keep working. For real, I like seeing the growth of people. Like, they receive new game, new knowledge, and they implement it in their life, and you can see it in their clips and stuff. I love when people had a confidence to throw themselves out there and be willing to receive all the criticism that comes from social media, because they let me know you're different. I'll see you next time. Hope you. Hey, Jeff's Lawn and Landscaper, bro. I appreciate you tapping in. Bees, Grass Cut. Thank you again, brother, for tapping in. Bro, you have joined the team. Those I already read that. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man, and y'all support. Y'all give me the motivation to keep putting my clips up, man. And it ain't no telling what's going to end up happening to me. And I don't know. So Cause I didn't expect that dude to walk up on me and ask me to cut the backyard for $10. Like that messed me up today. Like I did not see that coming. That's why I put on the end of the clip, man. I can't make this stuff up, man. Y'all heard him asking me to cut the yard for $10 in the back, and I just had to politely tell him that that's not enough money. It's not enough money, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Like I can't help you out on that. I could have asked more questions, but I was trying to film when he did. Hold on. Somebody just sent me some on IG. I'm gonna try to respond as many messages as I can today before I go to sleep. And I think I got about maybe like 30 to 50 of them. I'm gonna try to get out tonight and try to, touch bases with everybody that took the time out to look at my clips. And then y'all just bear with me. If y'all don't, cause like a lot of people I rock with y'all, man, a long way. If y'all don't see me on y'all page during the week, forgive me. I got a lot of shit going on to where I gotta be consistent. My Sundays or any rain day, I'm gonna turn your page up, bro, cause I get the time to sit down and look at it. That's why I love when people do reels. You see what I'm saying? When people do reels, they're there forever. And I can literally go through your store, I can go through your page and just see all your reels you put up this week. The people that I'm in with, you know what I'm saying, that I follow. I can see all your work and everything, and I'm gonna light it up. So I can see your growth. I can see how you posting more often. I love seeing stuff like it. So it's just me personally, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be kind of tough to respond to everybody during the week. You know what I'm saying? With me actually trying to cut like 17, 20 yards in a day's time so I can free up my Thursday and Friday. So I can, get to some landscaping work. And right now I have like 4 more most jobs on deck to where hopefully I'm gonna have things better in place to where it's gonna be a serious educational thing to where y'all can actually see me doing what I'm doing. That way it can either help you in your city to where like you can like kind of separate yourself from people just slanging motion to bed, you know what I'm saying? For real. And then hopefully I get things to be better together so y'all can see that aspect of me just out there striking. Cause I'm just laying plain James right now, just one direction. But starting next month, when that grass really get thick, that's when I'm finna start going bananas out there. And I'm just in my head thinking about new designs that I ain't seen nobody do. And I'm gonna pull it off on a couple of yards. And I can take my time and do it. And I can just, kind of plan it out since I'm really don't have that many lawn maintenance accounts no more like I used to. And to be honest, I don't even know how I was managing all that stuff, but it happens like that when you get in the brunt of lawn maintenance season and you got to walk them hills. You know what I'm saying? Because with me, I'm different, bro. Like my guy, my number one, like out of all 17 that we did today, he probably mowed the whole yard on about 5 of them, and I had to weed eater. And I do it for a reason like it, because when I'm trying to get my clips up or I'm talking to a client or I'm on the phone, and I don't feel like interrupting it, I tell him, bro, go on and run it. I got the weed, and you just get the blower when you get done. And he be like, okay, cool. And he gone on the mower, and then that let me make sure that I'm with my skills is up to par when it comes to the string trim. You know what I'm saying? I always want to touch some piece of equipment, so I'm always working on my craft. Similar to a basketball player, football player, you know what I'm saying? When they working on their craft, they at it every day for hours. You know what I'm saying? They touching the ball for hours every day. They don't just, sit on the sideline. Some, after they retire or they in a better situation, they sit on the sideline and they just, they do the back end. They turn into the coaches, the general managers, you know what I'm saying? The owners of the team to where they can sit back because they got people in place that can orchestrate it. But with me, bro, I just got to touch that equipment. Even if just for a little while or I just do 1 yard, I just got to touch every piece of equipment just to make sure that my skills is up to par. I still got it. Like sometimes I gotta prove it to myself I still got it, even though I know I have it. But let me just go on and trim these shrubs real quick to make sure I have it. You know what I'm saying? Then me Jeep hypocrisy looking good. Yeah, just like it. But the new name that came out, man, bro, they're gonna be called the Bruce Leroy's, man. Either you know or you don't. And I told everybody, man, if you don't know what that Bruce Leroy is all about, y'all need to do a little get on YouTube, and I need y'all to put in Barry Gordon's The Last Dragon. and you gonna see Bruce Leroy pop up on the screen. You feel me? And I need you to go through the final fight scene when he fights Sho'nuff. And he realizes that he was looking for answers on how he could become the master in something. And the whole time he had it within him, but he couldn't see it nor could he feel the glow until he realized it himself that he was the master. And then his body lit up in the glow. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about when I come up off a yard and I'm looking into the sun and I see that line glowing. And I'm like, man, it's different. And then when you go on the opposite end of the glow, that's when them deep stripes just come to life. Anybody in lawn care, like it does something to me when I look back and see a yard looking that good and I'm riding down the street and the competition don't look like it because like I hear the lawn care community say, man, I'm just trying to make tall grass short, man. I ain't got time for that. All right. That's when the Michael Jordans, you know what I'm saying, the Kobe Bryants they become born. LeBron James. That's when they become born because guess why? They kept on working on their skill while they was in the game. And they kept getting better and better. Or you just running over stuff because you in the league, but you rather just play a role player. Maybe that might be what it is. I ain't nothing against you. I don't never say nothing down, nothing about nobody, but I work on my skill every day still to this day. I can get off the truck. I could force the issue and come up out of there. Well, I don't want to right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta put the manuals in place and everything. I gotta have a guy that can literally train somebody to do things up to my standard because this is my baby. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing it. I'm doing it in my own methodology that I want to do. I'm doing it. I wouldn't have it no other way. And I think a lot of people, y'all should feel the same way, really, for real. Because you can take advisement from people that's been there, done that. And I recommend that. But sooner or later, you're going to have to carve out your own pathway of that advisement. You know what I'm saying? That's when you go off the beaten path, for real. You can take the road that everybody took. But sooner or later, you got to go off that road and create your own uniqueness to things. I call it the separation, for real. And that's because I'm out here working and I'm seeing things. That's what I work on every day. Just make sure I don't try to take over everything, but I make sure within eyesight of all my clients, they all look better than they see around them. And because I took that method and worked on my game, my skill in this league that we in lawn care landscaping, I was able to achieve a lot of clients without having to advertise. And then if you be in the game consistently over some years, you're going to naturally get new clients, man. For real. You just need to work on your game. That's it. Our Bees Grass Cut said, thanks for following me on TikTok. Come on, bro. Like, if you in with me, you in with me. If I see you on the platform, I'm following you on all of them because, like, I feel like we got a relationship. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm a firm believer in the building relationships with people. So, definitely. And that's how I got in this position. Like, I'm going to hammer that down probably all year. It's how important it is to, like, really build relationships. Treat them people how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? That way, if they don't respond the way you need them to respond, or you would like for them to respond, you know that you did everything you could do. You know what I'm saying? You pulled more into them, and it wasn't reciprocated. Then that'll give you the bullseye that you need to leave that situation alone. For real. Dead ass. And that just from me to you. And I'll be working on this stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? To make sure the vibe is real and things are being reciprocated. At least some, because I know I'm different. I will overpour into somebody just because I know they might not have had nobody in their life that might not have looked out for them like it. I'll be trying to be that person for people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I communicate to so many people that's in the industry. And even though they be looking for me for advice, the moment they get to talking, I start realizing they know some stuff that I don't even know. And I'd be like, damn, you hollering at me, trying to ask me for some tips and some trades, but you got something you ain't even really seeing it yet. And it goes into like sometimes like the people on the outside will recognize something that you have that you can't even see yourself. And then if it gets repetitively told to you that a lot of people see something in you that you can't see yourself, it simply goes back to the movie that I just said, Barry Gordon's The Last Dragon. Like everybody's saying that he had it, you know what I'm saying? But if he didn't see it himself, it was for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They call it self-confidence. Self-confidence. Can somebody gain self-confidence? Absolutely you can. Once you realize what you have, you should be very confident about it for real. And I just took my confidence and transitioned it over to social media. That's it. Treated it like it was one man, one more landscape, and it is. I just open up the floodgates and let y'all see how my mind turn and how I operate through my daily and how I operate daily. That's it. Showed everybody the ups and downs and the obstacles that come my way. And how I'm gonna be over how am I going to be able to overcome them on a daily? That's it. Something that everybody goes through in life and it's ups and downs. That's all I'm doing. Just simplifying it. It ain't that complicated. Just, trust yourself. Take the wounds, your scars that you learned in life and learn from it and just try to be a better person the next day and try to have people saying that you acting brand new because that means that you're on your way. That's all I got for you tonight. I'm tired. That pill that kicked in finally and I'm getting really sleepy and I'm gonna have to go get in this shower and then I'm gonna have to go get in bed. Cause I'm already hearing that alarm going off at 4:45 in the morning. And I have to get up and make it happen again. And all it starts all over again in the morning when that alarm goes off. So people ask for this. You say you want to get busy, you ask for it. People pray for it, man. Just let me have the clients that I need to take to change my life. And then voila, you're giving it. Like you work yourself off the way you earned it. And then you gotta really see if you really like it or not. That's the most interesting part of life right there. You ask for it, but are you really like it? Can you really hold it down when the truth when what you said actually comes, when you manifest it, things that happen for you and you see it starting to come true, can you handle that when it happens? Because you're going to be a lot more busier than you ever was in your life when it happens. Can you handle it? That's what I'm trying to do every day, man. It's just one day at a time. If it gets too overwhelming for me, bro, I would take it down to 1 hour. Just let me get through this hour. If it gets that damn rough, I just go 10 minutes at a time and then it'll add up and it'll be a full day. But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm sluggish and I can't give y'all the same energy that I was in the beginning. So y'all stay with me until tomorrow and we'll do the show all over again. YouTube, appreciate y'all tapping in. The newfound brotherhood because I'm just now starting to get my vision on what I see. I'm bringing it to YouTube too, so that way y'all can see the growth in me. You can see where I'm at this year, and you can see where I will be at later on in the year. Because as I say, whatever you decide to do, just have it in your mind, you go do it until you die. For real. And you plan on being around for a little while, long as health permitting. That's a different way of looking at things, man. You go do it until you die. For real. And then let you know it's a marathon, not a race. Y'all stay with me to tomorrow, YouTube. I definitely appreciate y'all supporting me. And I'm out of here. Shoot. Fade.